Today we're going to be working with FREETRESS GOGO CURL. As you see, I'm softening up the hair because it does have a finish on it to make it more pliable as I work with it. Right now, we're going to braid the FREETRESS GOGO CURL into her natural hair as a reinforcement because this particular client does like to leave her crochet sets in for a long period. Because this is not braiding hair, the FREETRESS GOGO CURL as you're trying to braid it in will tangle a little bit, but it's nothing that you can't handle. I do not believe in buying additional pack of hair just to be able to add it as a reinforcement. I believe in using the hair that you're actually about to crochet, using that as your reinforcement for your reinforcement braid. Here you're going to see me bring the ends of the braids through the beehive braids up top just to make it more flatter so that it can be longer lasting in the wear. She doesn't have any bulkness, no thickness to the back of her head or to the top of her head. Once you feed the ends of braids through other braids, you're going to seal them with rubber bands. Use two just in case one pops along the way as she wears the hair. When you go to take the crochet set out, you're not going to pull the rubber bands out. You are going to cut them out. So now as you can see, the hair is crisscrossed and weaved in between other braids. So now when she rubs her hands or she lays back on her head, she doesn't have this hump, bump, or any lumps. Here, I'm going to apply the GroLixir. The GroLixir is a product that is clinically proven to help in the prevention of hair loss and the regrowth of healthy hair. When used properly, you will see a difference in the condition of your scalp and the growth of your hair. This is the GroLixir. It also will soothe the scalp because of the tension that's happening to the scalp once the hair is braided. Now we're going to just do a one loop, basic loop of a crochet, and we're going to add literally one drop of glue and smear it in. Do not squeeze. Once you do the one loop method, you put one drop of glue, you let it fall out, you smear it in, you hold it. As you're holding it, you're picking up another curl to the hair. Excuse me, you're picking up another curl of the crochet hair. Once you actually get that in your hands, you'll be able to flow with it. It may seem like it's an extra step. It may seem due to the video that it's extra time, but trust me when I tell you it's not. This also gives the hair movement. So whether she want to flip it from side to side, front to back, it allows movement without all that extra tension. Also, it doesn't give a bunch of lumps and bumps or having to keep twisting and pre-looping or splitting the hair just to secure it. With the simple basic one loop and a dab of glue, which is nail glue. Nail glue because it dries clear. We use 4 packs total of the FREETRESS GOGO CURL, 2 number 27s, 2 number 30s. We use 4 packs total. We cut the hair in half. Now we're going to add an artificial part in her hair. So you see me separating the hair. You see I exposed some braids where it does not have any crochet curls at. Here I'm going to follow the same basic one loop technique with 1 drop of glue, but I'm going to loop it to the back. So all of the curls will face backwards. Facing the curls backwards will allow for that automatic separation without you having to have a part in your hair. This particular client loves to keep her hair in for a long time. This also is great for hiding new growth. Here I'm going to use the curling wax, the red curling wax. You may not agree, but trust me when I tell you this works wonders. Apply it generously, put a glob in your hands, rub your hands together, and go throughout the hair. Number one, the hair already has a finish on it, so you want to soften up the hair and kind of loosen that finish that's already on the hair. You want to loosen it up, so that's the purpose of really doing it. Number two, any fizz that you may have encountered while you were setting and installing the hair, this also tames a lot of that frizz down. Remember, we're working with synthetic fibers, synthetic hair, so it's okay to use the curling wax. It may seem as though it makes it heavy, but in time, it will look so natural. Once you've applied the curling wax generously, you want to cut and shape to the face, to the client's desire, and to your cutting skills ability. Here you just see me giving it layers, taking a lot of the bulk out of it. So what I do is I bring the curls outwards and I cut on a 45-degree angle. I work my way all the way around her head. I start in the middle. And I work my way down. As I'm also cutting, because this is not how you normally cut natural hair, you fluff out just to see if you see any weighted lines in the crochet hair. Also, you grab underneath to see if you have missed any long curls. Out of all the manipulation that I have given to the FREETRESS GOGO CURL, that is the only shedding that I have encountered.